Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Retro Nate. A little under the weather today, but that's not going to stop me from playing our next game on the NES, one that I really never played as a kid, and this is my first foray into the franchise as an adult. I'm talking about Wizards and Warriors for the NES. I always thought that this was going to be an RPG, which always kind of actually pulled me away from trying it because it was just such a big investment. Turns out this is just a level by level, really a platformer with some RPG elements, but really a fun game to go through, and I'll show you how to get through the whole thing today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a like on this video as we are going through every NES, SNES, and Sega Genesis game in the North American library, and this is NES game number 77 that we are going to finish here today. All right, let me grab my controller. Let's get over to the game and get this thing started. Wizards and Warriors. This one was made by Rare. It's pretty evident to see when you get into the game that if you've played any other Rare games that they have a lot of common elements. Really nice music to get started too. Really feels like an arcade game as well. Like it's got the high score list as you're as you're going through. Just kind of has that arcade game feel to it, and it kind of plays that way a little bit too. So, all right, let's hop in, hit and start, and just get going. So there is the map. There are, I believe it's 7 levels to this game. And the basic premise of this game, let me pause to start. The basic premise of each level is that you have to find different colored keys to enter doors and open treasure chests in order to acquire gems. You see them flying there at the bottom of the screen, or flashing there at the bottom of the screen. And there's a certain number of gems you have to collect in each level in order to proceed. So for today, or for this first level, we have to get 100 gems to get everything started. So first place I like to go is down here and grab our blue key that is just sitting right there on the tree stump. Now, attacking in this game with the B button, you can swing your sword like that. The other thing you can do is just when you jump and hold your sword out, that actually is an attack. So you see like these bugs or whatever are getting beat up if I just sit there and jump, and that's enough. Now you'll also encounter some of these potions here. This pink one allows you to jump higher, and because I got that, I'm able to jump up and collect both the pink and the red keys very quickly. So that's kind of a nice little trick there for this first level, is go and grab the pink potion there to begin, and use that to grab all the keys you need for the level. And now because I've gotten that pink key, this pink treasure chest is now open. So you can stand on any branch in the level as well as any kind of sawed off treetop to collect that stuff. You can also grab meat, which is obviously our favorite. We know street meat and wall meat from all of our other walkthroughs. This is tree meat, I suppose. Because we have the blue key, we can enter this blue door, and on the bottom of this tree is another treasure chest full of gems. So our goal here, we need to get up to the top of the tree section, and to do so, we have to climb this hollow tree stump that is also full of gems and other goodies that we want to collect. But we're also going to grab another permanent item when we get to the top here in just a moment. Take your time making these jumps, collect the gems that you can as you go through. Platforming in this just takes a little bit of getting used to. There's a little bit of momentum movement that goes on here, and it just takes, just play it for a little while and you will get used to how the movement works. Now those blue acorns you see, I can't collect those yet. I actually need to get the item we are going for in order to collect those. But once you get to the top of the tree here, you're going to be on the treetops over on this side. Now you see this guardian here. He has the number 100 over his head. That's because we need to collect 100 gems in order to enter that part of the stage, the next section. What we got here is the dagger for throwing, and that's going to pretty much be one of your primary weapons as you play this game. Dagger for throwing lets you hit the B button and kind of make your way, or you can throw out a projectile there and attack your enemies. And I also got a pink potion, which was very fortunate because now it allowed me to climb to the treetops and collect some more things. Now this red potion that I just picked up, man, I'm getting a lot of stuff here. I gotta catch up here. The red potion that I just picked up is for, that is for invincibility. So the pink potion you pick up gives you jumping ability. The red potion is invincibility, and then there is a blue potion as well. It's going to make you move a lot faster as well. Now there's one more item we could get in this in this level. I'm not particularly keen on it. It's a shield that's up in the treetops on the right. In order to get there, I either have to do like a damage boost or I have to find a pink potion. But I'm just going to go to that area where the guard was and fall down this tree. So if you get just to the middle, like just to the right of middle here, now that you have all the gems you need, you can just sit here and free fall pretty much the whole way down as you're going. Now, as you're going down this section as well, there are some items that you can collect. You saw that I got a meat there to get a few more hit points. And when you are close to dead, you'll get this song that you're hearing now on the screen that lets you know that you're almost dead. Kind of, it's actually one of the more upbeat, almost dead songs that I've ever heard. But in this game, thankfully, there are unlimited continues and lives, pretty much. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to the ability to get through this game, life-wise, simply because you just have an unlimited bank to go from. Use your knife of throwing to get rid of that big skull, and you will be good to go through level 1. You have rescued our damsel in distress, Lucinda, and we are moving on. And because it's so points driven, it really feels like it was an arcade game. I never knew about this as an arcade game, but if you did, let me know in the comments, because this was one I don't ever recall, but it really has that feel to it. All right, you've got faces in the wall now that are going to be trying to hurt you and send projectiles your way. But we're going to go ahead and move through. Now, one of the nice things, the Boots of Force actually let you open treasure chests by hitting the select button. That's what actually uses the Boots of Force. And you can do it without the keys, so it actually gives you kind of a shortcut there. But if you want the key, which we're going to need to open some doors anyway, it's up here on the top left for the blue one. So that's the first that we have to get in this level. Now, the next section here, this is a little bit tricky, and here's what I mean. Once this weird ghost-looking stalactite here, we have to get up into this section here on the right to get a key item. So there's my invincibility potion. In order to get there, I have to make that jump. But there is a slope there that's very tough to get over, and you need to do it pixel perfect unless we utilize a little trick. And here's what I mean by the little trick. First of all, blue key means we have that open, so let's collect our gems. But here's what I mean. There is the blue potion. The blue potion makes you walk faster. So we're going to get it from the right side, and we are going to cook over to the left, climbing up again, and getting over here, getting up onto this, up on here, and it lets you go a little faster, and you can make that jump a lot easier. Once you get it, you acquire the Feather of Fall. And what the Feather of Fall does is it lets you float down after a jump slower, like you see here, holding the up arrow as you move. So it really lets you control the way that you fall through the levels, and it's going to give you an extended range on jumps that you have if you use that float mechanic as you're going through. So a really necessary item, especially for the next level, which is certainly very tricky if you don't have this item at that point. All right, we're also going to pick up one more key item here, I think. Hang on. Do I need to go up here? I think I might. Or am I... No, I'm doing this too early, I think. Oh, we have a little glitch there. That's nice. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Blue item up here. Cloak of Darkness. So this is an item, if you have the Boots of Force, a lot of people recommend keeping that as long as possible. What the Cloak of Darkness does is it actually just makes you invisible, and it's supposed to make you, like, hideable from enemies. Like, they can't see you. But I have not found that to be the case. I think they just, they keep messing you up regardless in this game. So I don't think it's necessarily worth it to grab the Cloak of Darkness, but there it is if you choose that you want it. Like I said, limitless lives and continues in this game, so there's a little bit less, high stakes of making sure you have all the right items. But here is a permanent item you're going to want to grab. It is the Potion of Levitation. So just like we got the Feather of Fall that lets us fall slower, the Potion of Levitation is going to allow us to actually levitate in space here if we hold the up arrow on a platform. So like that, basically. That if we hold the up arrow, we can float a little bit, giving us a little bit of extra height to our jumps. And we're going to utilize that here. We got to go get the red key, which we just saw over to the right and I missed. So I got to go up here. and I think it's right up here. We got that levitation and the feather of fall, and there is our red key. Now, I can't tell you... oh, sure, take a death. Why not? Now, I can't tell you what's in these red chests here. I think, generally speaking, they're like... most of them gems, but I think they have a couple other key items. That item on the right, so right now I have Cloak of Darkness. That is a temporary item, so you can constantly change that out as you run across different red chests. Ooh, Shield of Protector, that's a good one for us to grab. That's going to allow us to stop projectiles. So it will save us just a little bit of trouble as we're getting blasted by all these faces in the walls of the cave here. All right, make your way to the bottom, and now that we have the red key, we're going to go into the red door over here. As you see, we've got our blue key already, so let's grab some more gems. And 2 pink chests here, but we don't have a pink key. Well, let's go ahead and fix that right now if we can. Climb up here to the right. Get out of here. And up here, now this is kind of neat too. There are actually like Mario 10 coiners hidden around in this game, where you can jump repeatedly and grab hidden gems as well. So there's one right there up on the top of this section of the cave where you can grab like 15 or 20 gems, whatever it is. For that matter, I didn't say it, but the red gems are worth 2, and the pink gems are worth 1. And if you get a treasure chest worth of gems, it gives you 21 gems at that time. So just if you're keeping track of how to earn the gems that you need to get through the game, that is where you can get them. All right, grabbing our red invincibility potion. Jump up here. Oh. Here we go. And we're going to make our way down now to the right as we are nearing the end of level 2. Let's just hop into this pink door. Now we are in the Cave of Bats. So here's how I handle this one. I just blitz to the right, get all these bats drawn out, and then I'm going to crouch at the end and spam to get rid of all these things. Okay? So hit him with the throwing knife, hit him with your sword. Maybe you can get rid of them. Okay, I got a little bit of health left. I'm going to jump around this one a little bit. And then the tactic I use for the big bat here, which is coming. Oh, well, he hit me, so I died. So I got to continue. But the tactic I use for the big bat is just jumping side to side and clipping its wing. So I'll show you that when I get up here again. Now that I have more life, I should be fine. Guys, I am fighting it. Really not 100%, but we got to get this game finished, right? These games aren't going to finish themselves. All right, got that one. A couple of knife hits on this bat should do it. One more maybe. And here we go. And this should draw out this bat. So now I'm just going to jump kind of side to side and just clip that wing with my sword. That's the easiest way I know to beat this guy, because he does a lot of damage when he hits you. So this is just my technique I've become pretty comfortable with. And then it becomes a bunch of ghosts, and really when I get here, I just duck and start stabbing, and eventually they're going to either get hit by the throwing knife or your sword. And that's how you get rid of the ghosts. And we're done with level 2 of Wizards and Warriors. Our score has reset. Oh no, oh dear. But we got our 3 keys and have rescued our second damsel in distress, Esmeralda. Just strung up in a cave. No idea. Into area number 3. All right, in this one now, there are... Oh, I missed it in the last level. There's actually a item called lava boots, or lava boots for walking or something like that allow you to stand on this fiery thing and not get hurt. But ultimately, if you just kind of jump your way across to the right here, you can get to this platform and kind of sit. We're going to get the pink key first, and in order to get it, we're going to ride this bubble up to the top here, and then work our way back to the left, and here is our pink key. Just over there on the left side there. Now if I float back down to this, grab my gems, no problem, take care of these little fire spurts here, and stay out of the way of these until a new bubble elevator shows up for me to ride. Really no reason to get anything else in this area. We'll get all of our gems in the next section anyway. All right, now we are set up to grab the rest of what we need over here. We're going to get our red key. Oops. I didn't want to go in there. We're going to get our red key in just a minute, but what we do want to do is float down here. We've got bubbles to ride the rest of the way up here. That's a little bit in too far. Maybe this one? will let us ride up. Yeah, this one will let us ride up a little bit. So there is a little channel here, cavern here, that you're going to want to ride all the way up. And when you get to the top here, you got another one of those like 5 coiners, basically. And then you can float down to the right, grab this. Oh, there was another one there and I missed it. Whoops. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, and another one there. My goodness. We got all sorts of good gems to get here. My gosh. The only trouble seems to be getting to a point where we can like get there reliably. Well, a lot of gems up there. I don't know if I need them necessarily, so I might skip them for now just because I'm looking to keep moving through this game. But lots of gems available for you to grab if you need to, you know, grab a few of those in order to hit the benchmark you need to progress through this one. All right, up this cavern, or up this little channel now, and this is where we're going to need that Feather of Fall to ensure that we can get where we got to go. So we're going to need the levitation here to get up to this side, and then jump across and use that Feather of Fall. Otherwise, there's a slope that keeps you from making it up into that area, unless it's a pixel-perfect jump. Grab the red key, and we grab our first set of gems here. That little slope right there is the annoying one if you don't have the Feather of Fall. It's like impossible to make that jump. Now, if you get up here, ooh, a little bit of life. I'll take that. Up. Now, levitate here and get this key item, which is the Battle Axe of Agor. This is going to increase the damage that your throwing attack does. And this is really big for future enemies that we're going to be facing, especially bosses, which are quite, you know, they can become quite challenging. Also going to switch over to the Staff of Power. This is kind of like a cool spread shot attack that you can use. Kind of helpful for bosses. Not required. Again, a lot of people like to just stick with the boots of the boots of strength or whatever it was, boots of power. Totally your choice, basically, on how you want to proceed with that. But my preference, of course, my preference in this area is to just grab the staff. All right, over to the right into this. We've gotten the gem requirement, and now we're going to hit this guy with this axe like crazy. Just jumping over if we can. And if we are quick about it, we can take him out pretty easy. Just ducking and spamming B to get rid of the ghosts, and we're through level 3. A new damsel that we have rescued now. Galadriel. Ooh, the Elf Queen? Now we're talking. Into section 4. This is a big area, and I think you need 200 gems for this stage. Now, the cool thing about this stage is there are some hidden doors that you can find in here. I only know about a few of them. You don't need all of them, but there is one right up here to the right there, above that platform. Now, there's one thing about this game that's kind of weird. If you, if you collect, I think I can only go in there once. Oh, crud. If you collect gems that are sitting there with your throwing axe, they are worth 2 gems. As opposed to collecting with your body, they are only worth 1. So the prudent way to go about this is actually collect the gems that you find in these hidden doors with your axe, if given the ability, and you'll net a few more gems for your trouble. All right, we're gonna go over here, swing in this way. We're climbing all the way up to this side. I think we want to grab... Ooh, that's good. Getting the axe power-ups really help. They can extend the range of your throwing attack, as well as if you get 4 power-ups, I believe you have the ability to throw 2 axes at once, which is a nice little ability as well. All right, we got to climb up and go to the right to get that red key, which we're going to get now, I hope. Let's get over here. There we go. Red key over here, and now we got to go back, collect both this treasure and go into the red door that we passed on the left-hand side. I think there's another red treasure somewhere that we'll get. These skulls are the worst. If you have the boots of force, you can kick them, but I do not, so I'm just in and out, grabbing that blue key and moving on our way. Is there another red treasure down here? I don't think so. Maybe I'm an idiot. But I'm getting killed by these bats. My indecision is costing me. Give me that meat. All right, there we go. over here to the top, and then down on this side. I think there is another hidden treasure somewhere, or hidden door somewhere over here. At least I think there is. Well, we got a red treasure. We'll take that. Some extra gems. Well on our way to the 200 we need. Oh, good. I'm dying. That's fantastic. Wouldn't have it any other way. The bats in this level are tiresome. It becomes very... Oh, there is the hidden... Okay, I knew it was somewhere. Collect these with our axe to get double credit. Just 10 of them, but every little bit helps. Oh, and a little meat. Talk to me about a little meat. All right, beautiful. Get rid of this guy. Grab our speedy walk. Now, we have the blue key, but we have no pink key. And we got work to do to go find that pink key. Cloak of Darkness, I don't know that that helps us at all. Actually, I'm sure it does not, so fantastic for us. Let's go ahead and grab our meat, and then we'll grab these gems here as well. Alright, there we go. I think we are trying to go down in the center here. Oh, those are special items. If I don't want the Cloak of Darkness, there are also these items here. The Wand of Wonder... Could use that. It allows you to freeze enemies if you choose. And you see that the red chests open again if there's an item in there that you don't have. It will be closed if you have the item, or it will be open if you want to change items. So if I wanted to go back to that Cloak of Darkness, I could have gone up to that red chest up there to get it. All right, I got to go get this pink key so we can get out of here. We've got some more gems to get, and we're getting there. We're at 133, but the pink key is down this way. And we've got some work to do to get up to our total that we need. Let's get over here to the right. I think there are just some little gems here we can collect. Not sure if there's a door there. There might be. The amount of secrets in this game, I'm sure, exceed what I am throwing at you in this walkthrough, but we're just worried about getting through the game, really. Now, the other thing, too, that to keep in mind is that any time that you are playing and you are attacking enemies, they could just drop gems. So if you really don't know where everything is, you could also just sit around and spam killing enemies, and that would give you the opportunity to get all the gems you need to clear a level. Oh, invincibility. Talk to me about that. I could use it. Just one less thing to worry about. Yep. Give me that meat. Give me that gem. And then give me this treasure chest. Beautiful. There's another... Ooh, and I'll take that too. Alright. Do I got anything else? Nope. Just bats everywhere. Little clock will freeze everything for a couple of seconds, which is kind of nice. Now I got my invincibility. Let's get back up to the top here and grab our pink chest that was up here a little while ago that I did not grab. Oh gosh. Oh darn. There we go. Alright, I don't want that. That's the Cloak of Darkness. We're going up the middle here. Let's just grab a few of these while we're at it. The bats are relentless. Ooh, give me that. There we go. Makes it easier on me. A little bit of relief where I don't have to worry about getting killed. And then down here is our gem repository. I need 3 more. There it is. Beautiful. Got my last gem. Now we are good. Oh, look at that. I got my 4 axe power-up so I can throw 2 at a time, and that's good for this guy because I want to just spam these things at him if I can. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't do this. Don't do this. Oh, they got me. Ridiculous. Alright. No problem hitting this guy again. I still have my axe spam. I really just kind of bounce one side to the other if I can, jumping over him in the middle. There we go. And with 2 of them, it really goes pretty quickly. Duck and spam, you might take a one shot here, but generally can take care of those ghosts. And we're done with level 4. Oh, man. You can hear it in my voice, folks. I'm not great today. Griselda is now saved. Excuse me. All right, and now we are climbing back up into the forest near the castle. So this is going to be a lot of climbing to get through this one. I don't mind this this section. It's actually a little bit slower pace. The spiders are kind of easy to navigate now that you've gotten the you know, the feather of floating, and or whatever it is, the floating flying feather of Ferdinand. I don't know what it is, but there we go. But it's a little bit easier, a little slower pace to this one. There's not as many hidden items that you have to go get, and you can just kind of amass a few gems during the course of this one. Take your time. The spiders are generally pretty easy to avoid if you're not me. Sometimes there are some hidden ones here. Just check each platform on the sides. Sometimes there are some hidden like 10-coiner blocks that the gems appear in. You now have the dagger of throwing, so you can actually hit those acorns. I don't know if I mentioned that from level 1. I know we didn't have the item that we needed, but now that we do, be sure to grab those. Oh, there's one of the 5-coiners. There we go. Or maybe it was 10, I don't know. Another one? Yep. Another one right here. And then we get our meat. Oop. Beautiful. Just slowly but surely. Alright. And another meat here. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, really? I didn't know I could collect those with my sword. I thought if they were just sitting there... Oh, you can only collect the ones with your sword that are sitting there from the beginning. Any drops from enemies, you cannot. Sorry, with your axe, not your sword. Interesting. Okay. Alright. A little bit of a Jaws feel to the music in this one. Does it give me 2 if I do that? No, it doesn't. So, there's no point. It's only in hidden rooms, it seems. Oh, gosh. I think there's one more. Yeah, right there. There we go. Alright, swing over here, hop into the open door, and now we're back into the forest, baby. Let's go ahead and grab this gem, and then we don't have any keys, which is just great for us. We love that. We're going to hop over this way. I think we can get this first key pretty simply up this direction. The jumping helps, but yeah, sitting right up on top of there. I suppose we could also hop up there if we wanted to, which we need to eventually. We're at we need 100 gems to get through this level. You know, we'll get there eventually. A couple of them sitting down here. There we go. I'm getting a little lost here. Oh boy. Oh, got a damage boost. Alright, so that wasn't expected, but we'll take it. We need a red key. Blue key is up on top of there. Alright, so let's do this. First of all, let's die. We have to continue now, which kind of stinks. It resets our throwing axes to the lowest power, but you literally start at the exact same spot you were. Alright, let's grab the blue key here. And then we will head over. Let's just get all these things out of here. There. All these stupid enemies here. And then I think over on this side, yeah, there's the pink door that we want to enter, which also contains, I believe, the red key right there. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're still a little low on gems, so we might as well grab this stuff while we're in here. Lots of meat to help heal up if you need. Gem box has given us the number that we need, so we can choose to exit this place if we want, or I mean, you can see they're everywhere. But we really don't need to stay if we don't want to. We can just hop in here, go over the top here, just like Sylvester Stallone arm wrestling, and I think it's right there, right? The blue door is there. Now, if you want to head in somewhere else, you can. I think there's a red door up here if you want to go check that out. Why don't we? Because I actually never do, and I'm curious to see what's in here. Where does this take us? More gems, that it? Maybe there's an item. I don't know if I even saw the red door up here. Oh, yeah. All right, so it's just a shortcut there. Okay, whatever. Is there something... What's up here, then? Oh, just more meat. All right, well, I don't hate that, I guess. Float down here and just collect some gems and... What's on the bottom? Anything on the bottom? Ah, I see. Meat and gems. Well, there you go. If you're running low, hop into the red door and you should be good. But once you're at 100, you are good to head over to the blue door, and it's going to take you right into the boss, which is this giant spider. If you just wait over at the edge, use your throwing axe, and just get all the way over, he pretty much retracts up his web before he hits you, and you can just kind of stay in the edges, throw your axe, and take care of the spider. And we are done with level 5, I think it is. 30 minutes in, not too bad. I think we have 2 more damsels to save. These levels do get a little bit tougher as we go. Climbing the castle, so we have the exterior castle and then 2 interior castle levels. Exterior castle level's pretty interesting. You only need 50 gems to get through it, but you're going to be utilizing these like external like bricks that go in and out to scale the entire wall. And these things that have what looks like the capital letter I on them, those are arrow chambers. So they are going to try to attack you as you ascend this thing. Use your levitation a lot. Some of these blocks will disappear on their way up, so just keep an eye like when they're retracting into the wall so that you don't go plunging to your doom. We can grab a few gems on the way up, but I'm really not concerned about getting a ton here because there are many opportunities to grab what we need. You only need 50, and on top of that, you only need 50, and there are some in the rooms at the top of the tower that we will get, so shouldn't be an issue to collect the number we need. We'll amass a few on our way up, but for the most part, we're just trying to climb here to get up to the first level of the castle that we want to enter here, which is right up this way. All right, I'll get that one. But the first level's right over here. Okay, now there is also... Are you out? All right. Yeah, this section here, and now I actually want to go, I don't want to go to the right here, I want to go to the left to get the pink key. So I want to jump over to this side, and there is the pink key that we're going to need to get in the door at the top of the tower. Now that we've gone back this way, now we can slide over to the right and continue our ascent. Oh boy. Loading, good. You can also just use that levitation if you need, as indefinitely, like as long as you need. If you end up like having the block you're standing on retreat back into the wall. All right. All right, we'll go up here. Nope, not that one. Almost there. Oh boy. Using the levitation is big. All right. Is there a secret somewhere down here, maybe? Here. It's in one of these. At least I thought it was. Oh, well, forget it. I thought there was. All right, we have 14 gems. Not great, but we're going to get to our 50 soon enough. Let's start by ascending this right side, and there is a secret door right here in the top, and that's why I wasn't worried about getting the gems, because you should get a bunch from here if you use your axe to collect them. All right, beautiful. There we go. Clear that room out, and that's going to already, vault us into a spot where we are pretty well taken care of for getting these gems. If you take the top road, it's going to be a little bit easier than the bottom. Snag the loose gems here, and then we're going to make our way to the bottom of this area to get into the door. Might take a few shots from these skulls. They're wildly annoying. I get it. But we are just going to hop up here. We'll get that gem on the way back because we are going up here into the pink door and grabbing our key. The red key from right over here is what we need. Once you got it, get the heck out of Dodge, and we'll make our way back to the left. Grab a gem on the way down, skip over all these skulls, and we are moving. You're probably going to take a death if you play it like I do, certainly. I'm just not as worried about taking the death here against these things. Death is inevitable. In case I wanted to give you a very optimistic view of life during this video, it's the death that is inevitable. Grab this chest up here. That should give you more than enough gems. And we are on our way back to the base of the tower to enter the last two stages. And lots more gems down here in case you missed. If you're going for a high score, by all means collect them. In the meantime, I don't have time for it. All right, all the way over to the left-hand side of the stage, we'll get you down to this tower where the pink key was. And then if you just, oh, there's a nice little secret. And then if you just make your way out and then over to the left, some arrows here. And if you fall to the bottom, there is no boss of this level. So just enter the door at the base once you've got 50 gems and the red key, and you're good to go. We are inside the tower now. 2 levels left before we have cleared this one. All right, this one, a bit lengthy, this level, but I really enjoy it. And we're going to start by ascending the right side of the room to collect our gems over here. There are probably a few secret doors I am not familiar with. Generally just gems available in them, but to clear this, I like to do it kind of systemically, just clearing one side and then moving on from there. Another meat, fine. Oh, lots of meat up here. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, we got another. Alright, out they go. Alright, lots of meat here, which makes me nervous that, like, I should save it for later? No, I guess not. There's really nothing up here. Oh, sorry, there is stuff up here. I just have to go to the middle. Yep, and we got a red chest over there, so that's going to be one of our destinations once we get our red key. Beautiful. Can't get up there. Using these axes for all they are worth. The Feather of Fall is the best. Being able to slowly levitate where you need to go is of great import in this game. All right, over to the right here, and then there's another gap that you can enter up here. And we're climbing still. Oop. Yeah, this is a level 2 that there is no concern about the gems you will need. There are tons of gem chests available in this level, so collecting these stray ones like I'm doing, not required. You can pretty much leave everything you like, just whatever you collect naturally will be more than enough to get through this level. All right. Ascending, ascending, ascending. Oh boy. Oh, ooh. I didn't even know this was there. Isn't that nice? Okay. Oh, good. Nice job. Actually keeping my health at a decent level here, which is uncommon for me. Are we up? There it is, the red key. That was the big item, the big ticket item. Let's fall all the way down here, all the way back to where we were. Over here, I believe, is where we've got a red door and chest available to us. Yep, over here on the right. And then let's hop into the red door to grab our next keys, I should say, as well. Pink key right up above us, no problem to grab, easy enough. Oh gosh, I should have probably gone this way. There we go. All right, up we go. The red key, or the blue key that we need is going to be over to the right-hand side. We're going to get that in just a moment. Oh, let's jump through. There we go. But pink chest of gems over there that we want to grab. We went through the trouble of getting the pink key, so I want the gems, darn it. All right, this is where the deaths are going to mount. because these stupid freaking skulls just never relent. If you do have the Boots of Force, you can use select next to them to boot them off and kill them, which is great. More gems up here. Like I said, you're going to get a ton of these. You shouldn't run into any trouble having enough gems for this, which I think you only need, I want to say it's only 200, so you'll be more than enough when we get that blue key. All right, lost a life, so be it. Such is the way in this stage. All right, meat. Don't mind if I do. Little wall meat, street meat. The meat of street walls. Did we get the key? We did. Key is up there at the top. We've got it. Swing over here and just hop into the blue door, and this is where you're going to be able to collect a lot of the gems that you need to finish this level. As you make your way down here, first of all, everything that you encounter naturally, but also tons of chests with gems in that are blue that you'll run across as well as we descend here. If you can too, this is a little technique. I'm not really showcasing it well, as typically happens in my videos, but if you're able to jump facing one way and then float backwards, you hold that sword out in front of you, which can help take out enemies that approach you from the front there. All right, and now we are dropping down this path here. Oh, I think we're still at the, we're still in the descent phase. We're not quite into the bottom level phase yet. Whoops. These enemies stink. They're annoying. Alright. Alright, well, I'm dead. Isn't that nice? Continue away. Unlimited continues is great. Sometimes it's just needed for a game. You know, you work your butt off trying to play these things and figure them out, and you just get exhausted, man. It's tough sometimes to just play these things out perfectly. And so I, for one, especially after playing, what, Bart versus the Space Mutants and Rambo, and well, Rambo had pretty much limitless continues, but like sometimes you just need a game that gives you a chance to finish it with limitless continues and lives, and enjoy the experience of playing it. And that's what we're doing here today. All right, a cool boss here. I like this one. This is a wave of 4 different skeletons that you are going to face. Oh gosh, and I'm toast. He is a nasty little bugger too. So you can attack him using your throwing axe. He's going to kind of jump around and throw these bones around here. Once you hit him, he's going to grow, as you see here. It's really about getting these stupid bones out of the way. There we go. If you can be lucky with it, you can... okay, actually not doing too bad there. Just stay away from old Boney Mitchell here. All right. Oh, gosh. I think I'm dead. Shoot! I was right there! Had done a pretty good job getting through that. I think you just want to jump late. Like when that thing is right on top of you is probably when you want to jump. And the bones don't do nearly as much damage as his body. So if you have to pick, take damage from his bones instead of his body. There we go. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, I avoided it. That's good. Come on, one more. One more, and then one more big skeleton. Oh, no! There we go. Come on, one more shot. Let's go. Spam. Get out of here. There we go. Boom. Skeleton is done. Into the last level of the game. Oh, goodness gracious. The cough will not subside. Cardita is now safe. Or is it Candida? No, Candida is now safe. One more to go, guys. The inside of the castle, the last level of Wizards and Warriors. This one's less maze-like and more just about collecting the gems that you see. And typically what I do is have to attack the enemies that I face to get the rest of the gems. I am not sure if there are secret rooms I'm missing or if the intent of this level is just to attack what's there. But that's what ends up happening, is that I just have to keep attacking the enemies that approach me because to earn gems that way. If you know of a different way to attack or to get gems in this stage, I welcome that in the comments. I would love it if you would share that with me, because most of the time when I'm playing this level, I'm just walking back on this stretch that you see here, collecting as many gems as I can. Oh, which actually, I just got a bunch of good ones, actually. So that's good. I'm not racing through here yet. I feel like there's probably another, like, what do I feel like? There's probably, like, another, like, jumping gem area somewhere nearby, but I don't know specifically, and it's a little bit frustrating to try to figure that out, just jumping around madly. We'll just keep attacking enemies, though, and see if we can find anything. Alright. Ooh, got one! So right here, next to the... That's good. Any bit helps. And I think there's one right here, too. Yeah, on the end of these stairs. This one I did find. So there's 10 free ones, if we need those. Alright. Just keep... Oh, man. I mean, the enemies in this level are relentless. You will just keep on having to face them, but you gotta get to 100 gems, as you see there. Not an easy task, necessarily. So, just be... You know, ooh, yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go, and now we got invincibility. Get up here. The more that we can collect from these enemies, the better. It's just going to add to our bank. I think, is there a thing here too, maybe? No, I don't think so. Not there. Hoping there might be a hidden door somewhere. You just kind of spend some time jumping around here. That egg vanquishes everything on the stage. I don't know if I mentioned that to you or not. I say a lot of things, it's hard to keep track. Someone very kindly in one of the last videos I did said, "You are terribly annoying to listen to." And really all I could say was, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Because it's true. I get it. I do nothing but run my yap when I do these videos. And that's just the way it has to be sometimes, you know? Alright. Red key secured, which is all that's available in this level, but now the game is getting the rest of the gems that we need. We need 24 more, and our best bet that I can tell is just killing these enemies. You know, just continue to rip through them and see if we can farm some gems, you know? Come on, am I gonna get anything here? Decent drops, but where's my good stuff, man? Alright, there's one. Take that. Typically what I do when I'm farming for these is I go down to this stretch here, and I kind of work my way, like, left and right in this area here, and just keep on attacking. I don't know if this is like a spawn point for enemies or something, but if I'm just firing this axe out in front, I might run into a few of these things that were suddenly released to try to hurt me. Up to 80 gems now, just need 20 more. You know, maybe they're coming at me from this side. Whatever. We're just going to keep on spamming, see if we can collect some stuff here. Getting nothing, man. This stinks. Here we go, 82. Come on, come on. We need you, man. There we go, 84. Come on, come on. Man. Need those to turn into gems. Continue again? Come on. Kind of stinks. I had a good run there. There's got to be another jumpable gem thing here, or like a hidden door or something. There's got to be something. Let's explore. Let's see. No? No? I was wrong. I can see. 88. Come on. 6 more. 6 more drops. That's all we need. A little bit of luck. 6 more drops. 5 more drops. Beautiful. And invincibility. 4 more drops. The red guys always... Sometimes you can get on a heater with these red guys, and they'll really hook you up as far as the gems you need. Ooh, come on. 3 more drops. Come on, I need some drops. Oh gosh, snuck in from behind. That was dirty pool. Did I get one? Yep, 2 more drops. Seriously, this is the most cheerful You're Almost Dead music I've ever heard in a game. It really is. Like, the regular music itself is much more tense than the, hey, you're about to die music. Come on, 2 more drops. 1 more drop! We're right there. Can we get it on this stretch? Heading back to the door? Not from that guy. We got it! There it is! 100 gems secured. Let's get to the door and finish this thing. The guard lets us in. Red door be damned. Now, you are going to fight a wizard that decides he wants to disappear and reappear constantly, and it's super annoying. What I like to do is position myself right here, and if I need to, I hold the B button. He's gonna appear either on the big, flat, open area like you see there, or up on that ledge above us, at which point we just jump and spam, or he's going to appear way out there at the end of the reach of our axe, and that's when we're going to attack him. Now, he actually heals himself as you're going, so if you might see his health meter start to grow, but if you just sit here and spam that axe and react as quickly as you can when you see him, shoot, I should have held B there to get him. But that is all we're going to do, and he's almost dead, actually. We got to just sit here and spam this axe, get him to show up in a couple of good spots. Oh, come on, 2 left. 2 left. Ah, I got him! Duck and spam. Get rid of the ghosts. When you beat him, he gives you the blue key, which is down here. You release the final damsel in distress, which is Esmeralda? No, maybe that was the first one. Who is it? The princess! Oh, thy princess. That's who it is. The actual princess who was in another cave. And that's it, guys. 100,000 points, and Wizards and Warriors for the NES is now complete. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you joining me. Let me know if you liked this game as a kid and if this was one you played. I'm sure I missed a ton of secrets, so feel free to leave those in the comments and let me know which stage and where they're located so I can go check them out. In the meantime, enjoy the end of Wizards and Warriors. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Don't do that. We got to stay because I've got to put my name in, which is very significant. As we know, of course, when you have 3 letters, you're going to put in the A word. And look, this is kind of a funny piece. Sir Ass has the high score. I don't know. I kind of dig that because I'm a child. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, and comment on it for me. We are on our way to 20,000 subscribers as we play through all of these games that we know from our childhood, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I am out.